In a time long lost and a realm far away, adventure waits for you in the StoryMaster's tales. You have entered an alternative 18th century world full of magic, monsters, and mystery. A grim world that is both dangerous and dark, where the stories of folklore are terrifyingly real.
Hello and welcome to the StoryMaster's Tales. I am Ollie McNeil, creator and author of the StoryMaster's Tales and the Hotel Lovecraft books and theatre. Now, if you've never played one of our games before, they are amazing for families. If you're an experienced role player and you want to introduce your kids or teenagers into role playing, this is perfect, and it's had huge success actually in schools as well, because it's so straightforward. There's no long setup. You're straight playing within 10 minutes or so. I am so pleased that these games are coming to Noble Knight Games. We're thrilled to have Noble Knight distributing them for us, and I hope that you really enjoy our games. They are enormous fun, and they are something a little bit different, so check them out. How do you play it? Well, you pick a character, and there are several characters to choose. There's a little bit of information and just a few statistics, and then you choose a quest, and you're on the way on the adventure already. So it's super simple. You start on one part of the map and you work your way around, you navigate yourself. Each time you find a new location, you can either read it out, or we have these amazing soundscapes and narrations, which are again quite unique. Age range, this is pretty spectacular. We've had kids as young as 6 playing this, all the way up to a group of 40-year-olds playing it, hardened role players. It does appeal to an enormous range. It's amazing at getting people who've never role played before, who like the idea of it but don't want to learn lots of rules, and get them playing with you who might be an experienced role player really quickly and in a fun way. So which ones do we have? We have the Weirding Woods, we have Deeper into the Woods, which is the expansion, we have Draco Deep Dungeon. You can play these in any order, by the way. We have the upcoming Threatlore Town, which will be released later this year, 2022. We have Towers, which is one that you can either play as standalone, or you can throw it into some of the other adventures if you wish, and just have a tower appear, and then you can go up and down, time freeze, and it's great fun. You've also got a different genre, which is 100 years later, which is the Tome of Terror, which is our horror Dracula, Frankenstein, werewolf game. And again, that's the same principle. There are 4 quests in those, 4 tales, narrated soundscapes, which just add a huge amount of atmosphere. So where did I come from? I'm actually a theatre owner, so I've had a fantasy interactive adventure theatre for the last 5 years down here in East Sussex and Rye. And we have been taking all age groups on amazing quests, people who have never roleplayed before and they've immediately got into it, and that is the principle that I've taken and adapted into these games. So it's a little bit theatrical as well. You'll kind of get that gist, and you'll notice eyes light up when they hear the narrations and soundscapes. And if you can play it with a few lit candles, an evening costume if you like, you will add so much more to this adventure. More recently, we've moved on to online adventures, so we've taken all our shows and also the games, and we've blended them together into something that we do for a company called Outschool for ages 7 to 13. But we also have an ongoing quest as well that we have with a huge group of adults, and that's actually from 14 going up to adults, and we've been doing it for the last 2 years. And that ventures really deeply into the StoryMaster's fantasy, folklore, mythos.